Hi guys, this is Mr. Leshin, and this is just a state class. I'll be continuing from what we started in the last class, which is a measure of central tendency. We discussed last week. That's what we'll continue to take some examples today. But I'd like to do a recap on what we did the last time, which is I told you guys to solve questions on the practice question sent on your lesson notes on the school website, and I believe by now you have attempted every question. You have attempted every question, but I would like to. It's a two-topic, so I would like to expatiate more and do a further revision on what we did the last time. So we talk about measure of central tendency. Where we discussed that the mean, the median, mode, and then the range. I told you about the range, which is the difference between the what highest value and the lowest value. The difference between the what highest value and the lowest value, which is you subtract the lowest value from the what highest value in the data given. So you have your range and mode. Mode is the number that appears most. If you are given a what collections of data, the figures or numbers given, the numbers that what appear most is your mode. That's how you get your modal what score. But in the case whereby it is represented on a frequency table, which I told you last time that it makes it a lot easier when you have a frequency table. When you arrange a raw data, you know what a raw data means? A data that is not well arranged, and information that is just a scattered form. But you have numbers like 1, 7, 10, 13, in not in any of the order of what arrangements. I told you we have two orders of arrangements. It could be in ascending order or what a descending order. Ascending order is what when numbers or data are what in increasing form. And so you have number 1 to 10. It has to align up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is, it is what in an increasing form. And we have what descending order. That is in a declining what form, or a descending, or a degrading what form, coming downward, just down sliding, like from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and thereabout, just going down. It's not like increasing in a decreasing what form. That's what a descending order. So when you have a frequency table and you're asked to calculate your mode, it is what the number that has what the highest frequency. Number that has what the highest what frequency. I'm just doing a recap on what we discussed the last time. The number that has what highest frequency, and we talk about the mean. You know, the mean is what the sum of all the data given. The sum of what the collection of data that given a value of number between what 1 to 10. The mean is what the number is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 10 numbers, and the mean without the sum of all the values, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 up to 10, divided by what the number of what the total number of what the values, the sum of the values over the total number of the values, which is what 10. You get the sum of the values over the what total number of the what 10. And in case you have a frequency table or you have presented your data in a frequency table, this is how you go about your mean. I told you the score or the mark, which is the value, represented as x, and the frequency represented as what f. The product of the two, the summation of their product, that is summation fx over summation what of the frequency, will give you your mean. So we discussed that about all that in the last class, and we saw examples on it. We created a what from a group data to a frequency table. We did that, and the median is what the middle number. The median is what the middle number. I told you, in case you have a set of number collection of number which is an even number, it is likely you have a what two middle numbers as your what middle number. So how do you calculate your median? Then you add these two numbers together divided by 2. In case you have like 1 to 10, your median will be at your middle number will be what 5 and 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you construct 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our four numbers. So the middle number is what 5 and 6. To get the median of 1 to 10, you have 5 plus 6, which is what 11 divided by 2, which will be what 5.5. So that's the median. But in case it's from a frequency table, what is the formula given? It's what? Summation f plus 1 divided by what? 2. Summation f plus 1 divided by 2 is the formula for what? Median. So it's just a recap of what we did the last time. We are continuing from there. I'll just take an example or two to just refresh your memory, and I've sent further questions on the online notes. So you can just go there and what? Solve other questions. And don't just stop there. Go to your textbook, find other questions, attempt all the questions. With these formulas you have now, I believe you can attempt what all the questions you come across. So let us go to this. Let me share the notes with you. What we're discussing today, which is what measure of central tendency, the continuation. So look at the learning objective. It's still the same as the last time. We don't have a new learning objective, which is what at the end of the lesson, students should be able to interpret and analyze any given information on the what table, on a table, using the four measures of central tendency, the mean, median, mode, and what range. Now I will give you a table to solve the question. The last time I gave you a data, and you form the table from it. But now, if you are given the table already, you interpret it and analyze it using the what? Your measure of what? Central tendency, the form measure of central tendency. So let us solve a little question on something on what we did last time. Let's just take this question. It's more or less of what we did last time. So just before I go to table, I want to treat with you. A student obtained the following marks each out of 100. A student obtained the following marks each out of what? 100 in different geographic tests. The geographic test is all over 100. So this is the mark of the what? Of the student that what attempted the what? The test. How many are the students? You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 students what attempted the what? The test, and this is their score: 42, 44, 50, 40, 54, 48, 10, and 88. You should know obviously this is a what? Is a raw data that this is not well arranged. It's neither in a what? Ascending format or what? Descending format. So in case you want to take your time to rearrange it to be what? In an ascending, let's try the ascending order for, which is what the list number is what? 10, and the next list number is what? 42. From 10, 42, go to what? 40. No, sorry, from 10 is what? 40. That's the next list number. 10, 40, you go to 42, go to 44, you go to 48, you go to 50, and you go to 54, then you go to what? 88. In case you want to arrange it what? In an ascending order. If you have been given the median, we'll have need to what? Arrange it. And we have been given the mode, we'll have what? Have a need to arrange it so as to get what? Our highest frequency from the frequency table. But in this case, we are given what? It's a raw data. We just have to calculate what? The mean and the range. It's just a recap of what we did last time. So I'm just trying to what? Brief with you. So we have what? The mean and the range of the data of what? The highest number, which is 88, and minus what? 10. So that's how to calculate all this. So let's go. We don't need the mode. There's no every number appears what? Once. So the mode we have to what? To decipher. So look at this. So this is solution. So the solution is the mean is what? Sum of values over what? Number of the values. I told you that the sum of values over the number of what? The values. The total number of values there is what? 8. So let's take this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's the total number of values, and the sum of everything is what? 42 plus 44 plus 50 plus 40 plus 54 plus 48 plus 10 plus 88 divided by 8 will give you what? 47. I would like you to try that in your notes. Sum it all together, get your value divided by 8, and you have to get your what? Your 47. So the range is what? The highest mark minus what? The lowest mark. Go back to the data again. The highest mark is what? 88, and the lowest mark is what? 10, which is what? 88 minus what? 10. It's just, I believe you now understand better what we have been what? Talking about. 88 minus 10 equals to what? 78. So we'll go to the question whereby we have a given table. We have to what? Use that measure of central tendency to what? To analyze this table. So we have what? The table below shows the number of letters received in some houses. The table below shows the number of letters received in some houses in a village last Friday. These are the number of the houses, which is what? 5, 4. 5 plus 4 is what? 9. 9 plus 7 is what? 16. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. 27 and 30. So that's 30 houses. So the number of letter shares. So the table below shows the number of letters received. Number of letters received in some houses in the village last Friday. So find the what? A range. Find the what? The mode of the letters. The mean and the what? The media of the what? Letter share. So how do you find the range? Range is the what? Highest number minus what? The lowest number, which is obviously you can get from here. Highest number here is what? 7 minus what? 0. Get what? The range of the letters. The mode number that appears the most. Number of letters received by the house is what? 7. And the mean we use our formulas, and then we calculate through our formula which what? To get the what? Median. So look at this. The table shows a number of letters deposited or shared between what? 30 houses. The houses are what? 30 what? 30 houses. So our range is what? The highest value equals to 7, while the lowest value equals to what? 0. Cross check. Said earlier, highest value is 7 and lowest value is what? 0. So the range is what? 7 minus what? 0, which is equal to what? 7. While the mode is the what? The number that appears most. Like we said earlier, the number that appears most, or the number that has what? The highest frequency. Number that appears most, or the number that has what? The highest frequency. And in this table given, number that appears most or the highest frequency is what? 2. 2 has the highest frequency here. Nothing else has what? Number that matches what? 7 here. So 2 is our what? Our mode. The mode is what? It's 2. As you can see. So the letter that has the highest frequency is what? Of 7. So let us calculate our median. Mean. Start with mean. Using calculation, mean is what? Summation fx over what? Summation f. X is given as what? The number of letters from what? 0 to 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which represents what? X. Why the frequency is what? 0 receive what? No, 0 houses receive what? 5 letters. And some houses didn't receive any letter. 5 houses didn't receive any letter. And house 1 houses receive 4. 2 houses receive 7. 3 houses receive 5, and there about. So the summation says product of what? Fx, which is what? 0 times 5. It will be good. You can always work in this manner, whereby you have your what? Your x and your frequency. Make sure you have another column for your what? Your fx, to be easy to calculate their summation. So yeah, I've created another column for my what? For my product of what? Fx here. I say 0 times 5 will give you 5. 1 times 4 will give you 4. 7 times 2 will give you 14. 3 times 5 will give you 15. 4 times 0 will give you and 5 and 6 and 7. So the summation of the frequency is what? 30. The 30 houses is the frequency. And the summation of the product of fx, we add this together, 5 plus 4 plus 14 plus 15 plus 20, 12, will give what? 86. It makes it a lot easier like this. It makes it a lot easier. So just apply everything in your formula. Bring this EFX, which was 86 over what? 30, which we have give what? 86 over 30 equals to what? 2.9. It makes it a lot easier. You can see the way we are analyzing the what? Interpreting the table. Extend the what? Another column for your what? FX. It makes it a lot easier. So to calculate the median now. So you have a formula for median is what? Summation f plus 1 over what? 2. Summation f plus 1 over what? 2. And I already know that our summation f is what? From the table is what? 30. So 30 plus what? 1 over what? 2 will give you what? 15.5. 30 plus 1 over 2 will give you what? 15.5. So now you get your median from this number, 15.5. So we go to our frequency table like we did last time. We find the number that falls under what? 15.5. That is your what? Your median. So in this case, 15.5 is what? In between of what? 15 and 16. The sum of what? 15 and 16 divided by 2 will give us 15.5. So 15.5 follows this value. So let us go to our frequency table. So you want to get your what? 15.5. This is how you do about it. I explained this in the last time. So you have what? Frequency 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 falls under 1. Anything from 0 to 5 falls under 0. Anything from 6 to 9 falls under 1. 9 plus 7 is 16. Anything from 10 to 16 falls under what? 9 plus 7 is 16. Anything from 10. Any figure from 10 to 16 falls under 2. So 15.5 falls under what? 2, because anything from 10 to 16 falls under 2. That is 5 plus 4, which is 9. So from 9 to 16 is what? Falls under what? 2. 9 to 16 falls under what? 2. I'm sorry, 10 to 16 falls under 2. In case you have what? 9.5, that's when you have a battle between what? 1 and 2. Or in this case, it falls in between like this. 15 and 16 falls in between what? 2, and which is what? 15.5 is under 2. So our median here is what? 2. Our median here is what? 2. From the frequency column, 15 and 16 occur in the third row as shown in the table, and the number of letters are both what? 2. They fall in between what? 2. So our median is what? 2. So this is how to calculate and measure your what? Central tendency, interpreting a what? A given table. The last time the numbers we were calculating our what? Median, it falls between what? Two different figures, not ordinary one like this. And I told you that sometimes it can fall between what? A figure, and this is what I've what? Explained. So just a further explanation of what we did in the last class. So your mean, remember your mean is the sum of all the values divided by what? Number of value given. Your median is what numbers are falling between the numbers, and it's given as what? Summation f plus 1 over 2 r, and your what? And your mode is the number that what appears most or has the highest frequency, in case you are dealing with what? Frequency table, while the range is the what? Difference between the what? Highest value and the what? And the lowest value. This is all we have about measure of central tendency. Please, I plead with you, go back to your school, not on the website, and solve all the questions. Read the notes and over again. You can play this video and over again to get better understanding or to get better knowledge. And I believe after this, you can go to your textbook, solve all their questions. And after this, I believe you can what? Overcome any obstacles under what? Measure of central tendency. I thank you again for your time. I will see you in the next class.